Hello and welcome back to Oliver Clapworthy Music, and in today's video I am going to be taking a look at the band Apathy and their debut album Phasing Through the Layers. So we're going to be looking at 3 tracks from the album. We're going to take a look at the first 2 tracks as when they play live, they do the first 2 tracks like one after another with no break in between. So we'll be taking a look at the first 2 tracks and then one of the singles, Balance or Desolate. I haven't made up my mind yet, but one of the singles that I haven't reviewed already. So let's get straight into it. So as ever, the first track is called As the Void Consumes the Soul. And hopefully this plays all the way through, because as you can see, I've got the playlist up. I'm doing it from the playlist. It's how many tracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 10-track album, and there was 4 singles. So we've already heard everyone else. We've already heard Balance, Awakening, Devour, and Desolate. And there's 6 new tracks, which I think is quite good. Because I think Recreant released 4 singles, and then there's 4 additional tracks on the album, which is coming out next week. And I'm not sure I really like that. I prefer like having maybe 3 singles and then 10-track album. But yeah, this one is called As the Void Consumes the Soul, and I think this is one of my favourite Apathy tracks. Because it's a very like mellow, it's a very chill opening to a metal concert. And I think they did this really well live when I last saw them live in 2023. It was the Recreant's New Light release gig. Listen to New Light by Recreants. I love that song. But I last saw this band 1.5 years ago. I need to see them again. There's a lot of, you can hear like a lot of like effects in the background, kind of like reverby, kind of like spacey. Is that a word? There's a lot of effects you can hear that in that, like 10 seconds there. And I think that comes with the advantage of being in the studio. Obviously, I must address the fact that they recorded this 1.5 years ago in July 2023 at Shell City Studios. It was mixed by Lucas Fletcher, the drummer of the band Blanket. And I think Blanket have played in Bristol or are playing in Bristol soon. And it was mastered by Connor Sweeney, who was the guitarist of the band Loathe, who were huge around the metal and rock scene. And another point to address, I think this album was meant to be released quite a while ago, like a long time ago. But they had some issues regarding their name, which I touched on in the previous video on Devour, which was 7 months ago. Yeah, 7 months ago. I kept on making jokes around the fact that they had to change their name, and now they're Apathy UK. They're British. Of course they are. No, they're not. They're British. Apathy UK. They had to change their name with a UK on the end, because there's already a person called Apathy. Who'd have thought? always, just a tip for anyone, any of you emerging artists, look at the name first and just see if anyone else is using it. But yeah, Apathy UK, as the void consumes a soul. We've not reached anything heavy yet. That being said, there is no point me trying to do lyrical analysis. I'm just here purely for the music. I think it's because Oscar's vocals on this isn't as, like, growly as Owens is in Recreants. So I think Apathy and Recreants, one last comparison, are two completely different bands. Yes, they feature on lineups together, but they're two completely different genres of metal. Apathy and melodic metal. Recreants are like heavy metal? Well, Recreants are hardcore, post-hardcore. That snare sound, I think that could be, obviously there was behind the scenes footage of them recording this in Blackpool in Shell City Studios last summer, and there was a part where Seth was at the top of some stairs just whacking a snare drum, and the mic was like quite far away. See, this song is very good for an intro because it's like got intro, verse, instrumental into the next song. Then this is continuous like bass line. Give me Distort, please. We've had the advert break. Now I want this song. Please? What's going on? Have they done the mistake where they haven't uploaded any of the tracks to DistroKid? Yay! Yeah, there it started. It started. That is the sort of thing they would do. They would upload the album without uploading any of the tracks. Not being mean or anything, but they did have to change their name. Ooh. Double kick drums. Now, double kick drums. Is it acceptable in this genre of music? Down in the comments now. Because I was watching, not naming names, but I was watching a band, Old Firehouse, last week. Sunday just gone. There was a band at the Old Firehouse, and they were using a double kick drum in their it was indie rock music, and I was like, should this be in there? Obviously, I have seen that band many times before, but it was only since I'd started reviewing music that I'd seen them again. And I was like, I'm going to listen to the instrumental and really analyze what the hell's going on. And the double kick drum, the guitarists and bassists were playing eighth notes, like 1 and 2 and 3 or 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But the kick drum was playing 16ths. I was like, it's too much. Anyway, let's continue. Even the kick drum in this song, Seth's kick drum is not constant. It's not constant. They're using it tastefully. Please, if obvious events are watching this, get Apathy on. Just any lineup. Line up with Die Twice. I don't care. Can you imagine that? Apathy and Die Twice. I'd love that. But yeah. I'd love them to come back to Exeter. They've not performed in Exeter for what feels like ages. Probably like April was their last gig in Exeter. This is the heaviest song I've ever reviewed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the clue is in the name. Distort. I love this song. I'm not one for metal, but I do flipping love Apathy. Apathy UK, sorry. They are British. They are, like I said before, they're heavy, but they have this way of writing that makes it seem not so... I don't get it. If any of Apathy are watching this video, Tom, Isaac, Seth, Oscar, please explain your writing process. Who are you inspired by? What are you inspired by? And how is it not as heavy as I would imagine it to be? Also, I'm just noticing the artwork. It says phasing through the layers here, which if I showed that to anyone and showed them this artwork and I would ask what would it say, no one would give me an answer. Because it's not very clear what it says. If you look at it at a distance, can't find the words, but look at it close up. It's there, phasing through the layers. Ooh, wait. That's a very hard drum pattern. Kudos to Seth Winfield on the drums, but I love that guy. I love Seth, confirmed. But yeah, I love his drumming. I've known him for years, and I'm talking like 3-4 years, and his drumming's just improved remarkably. Apathy are really good at their breakdowns as well. All Recreants. They're both good. It's my first time in a while reviewing metal music. I apologise for Oscar's language, and I'm sure he'll apologise down in the comments as well. But yeah, indeed, yeah. Oh my god, he's such a potty mouth. Unless I'm mishearing the word. You can tell Oscar's had vocal coaching as well. You can really, really, really tell. Because, like, he's not straining his voice. It doesn't sound like he's straining his voice, but his voice is very, when they perform live, his voice is very, very, very consistent. Like, with the screaming. And I would imagine it does take a lot of effort to scream consistently scream. But yeah, I love his vocals on this. They sound very, very good. Ooh. Oh. I like the producing on this. Like, this part here where the drums are like... They sound really washed. I don't know if that's how I can describe it, but they sound really washed in it, specifically this section. And then we hit back with the intro section that we see 3 minutes and 25 seconds ago. And this guitar solo here in this section with the washed out drums sounds really, really, really good. I really love Tom Ryder's guitar soloing. His soloing skills are second to none. And I think he's only been playing guitar for about 4 or 5 years. Again, correct me, Apathy fans, or just anyone who I went to college with, correct me. I like that part where it goes doom, 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 doom on the drums. It sounds a bit. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Stop it. No. I was gonna say it sounds a bit like Vane, but no, it doesn't. That like drum part there where it's like it's very, I've forgotten the word for it. What's the word? Stabs. Very stabby. That I just spit there. But the drum part, very stabby, like did it, bad it, did it, bad it. And the guitar solo in is very, very fluent, like yeah, I can't. Basically, all I'm saying is it fits very well together. Who is even watching at this point? Oh my god, Oscar, will you please stop swearing? There might be children watching this video. Right, I need to stop. I need to control myself. But for real though, which child would be listening to Apathy? I mean, I even discussed this during the Recreants interview. What did you listen to when you were younger? And they all said metal. I was like, how? How? I like the doom ba ba, the double snare in places, like all throughout this song works really well, and I love that. I love that snare sound. Seth tunes his kit, full stop. Seth puts effort into tuning his drum kit, which a lot of other drummers don't really put effort into that. I know Jake Cole's tunes his drums only because he's been using the same drum skins for 3 years. But yeah, I love how tuned and how well tuned his drums are. Seth's drums. Ooh, okay. So that's Distort by Apathy UK. So, first two songs of the album, As the Void Consumes the Soul and Distort, I really, really love. I love, probably my favourite is As the Void, ... because it's quite chill. It's a chill opening to the set, which I think works really well for them. And we're going to take a look at Balance now, and it's an official music video, which is always a treat. So, Balance, official music video. This is the fourth single from the album and the last track I'm going to review today, because the video is very long at the moment. It's 4 minutes 45 seconds of this song. Apathy do write really long songs. But yeah, we'll take a look at this one. Apathy UK, Balance. Full stop. Ooh. And also, I would like to take this opportunity. No, wrong guy. He's not leaving. He is. This guy, Isaac Lord, bassist of Apathy, soon to be former bassist, is leaving the band. And I'm very shocked about that. He is one of Apathy's most loyal supporters before he joined the band. He joined the band in January 2023. His first gig was at Move when they headline moved for the first time. How many? 5-string bass. Got it. Yeah. But he's leaving. I think to focus on Toka. So put down in the comments the Toka in capital letters, as you would. But yeah, he's leaving the band and they're looking for a new bassist. So if any bassists are interested, what are you doing on my channel? This is not a metal channel. But yeah, if any bassists are interested, send them a message at Apathy UK on Instagram. And yeah, and replace this absolute beast of a bassist. So thank you, Isaac, for all your work with Apathy. And I look forward to seeing what he does next on his journey. Is he going to continue with metal? Is he going to focus on Toka? What's he going to do? Of course, I remember this song. I remember this song so much. I'm going to put it to... Oh, shit. Shit me. 4K. Here we go. Don't break. Woo! 4K. It's almost like he's in my living room, but yeah, 4K. I remember this song from like 2 years ago. This is one of the first songs they wrote along with Vane and Gravewalker. Vane and Gravewalker were the first two ever songs. In fact, when Seth was doing guide tracks for drums for Gravewalker, I was actually in the studio. So technically part of the recording process, but yeah, I was in the studio with Tom. It was me, Tom, Oscar, and possibly Owen in that studio in the control room bit. Because I was bored and I was a metalhead at that point. I was into metal at that point. I am now into indie and post-punk, but yeah, people can change. But I remember when they were recording Gravewalker or guide tracks for Gravewalker, and Seth was doing the guide track without any music to it, and he somehow got every bit on point in the right place because Tom was singing it to us in the control room. It was really good to witness. Go back. How many times has that snare been hit? I think Seth needs a new snare for Christmas. So, yeah, if anyone's watching this who wants to buy Seth a Christmas present, new snare. Just look at the amount of times he's beat the out of that snare. Oh, this chorus. Listen to this. Right. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. It's a bit like if you've ever seen Bill and Ted, like sounds a bit like that. Like the little licks in the guitar licks in the chorus sound really good. Give me tickets to see Apathy in Exeter. So, right, just my only gripe with this video. How are you playing your guitar? Your jack lead is on the floor. There is your jack lead. It's not even plugged into that pedal board. Where are the amps plugged into? How does this work? Why have they taken their amps to some muggy field in the middle of nowhere? But yeah, how are you playing? How are you playing that guitar when your lead is on the floor? Yeah, at this point, they're plugged into their amps. So how does it work? Oh, my next gripe. What's that? What's that? That's an SM57. That should be on the snare. Where's your SM58? Why would you sing into an SM57 on stage? There we go. Tech stuff. That's an SM57. I don't like it. It should be on the snare. Aside from this, I do love the song. Balance is a great song. I like the chorus the most, like where it sort of speeds up and those guitar licks in the middle of the song. And it goes into halftime here. That works really well. I like how his hands are here, so he's deliberately covering up the fact that he's holding a SM57 when he really shouldn't be. But more focus on the song. I love Seth. Seth is just one of the greatest drummers I know. He really is, but he does need a new cymbal, it seems. But yeah, and the new snare. So if anyone's watching this, new cymbal, new snare, get him a whole new drum kit for Christmas. Oh my God, look at this. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Breakdown time. It's just a point in a metal concert where all the phone torches go out during the breakdown. Interested. I love the editing in this video as well. There's loads of different effects going on. I need to stop doing that. My headphones are gonna fall off. Unless he did record the song with Vanessa. No, he wouldn't have done, because in the studio you use a diaphragm condenser mic. That is some terminology there. I am recalling these college days with him where we're talking about studio stuff, recording techniques, and also his guitar is still not plugged in. I can see the track lead on the floor. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see how it is. But yeah, video editing. Oh, yes. Okay. So, Apathy UK 2024. Tom Ryder is the lead guitar and the songwriter. I guess just for this song. Oscar Lockwood, lyrics, lead vocals, rhythm guitar, and visuals. So he's doing all the video editing because that's Oscar's brand name. Seth Winfield drums, Isaac Lord's bass guitar, recorded and mixed at Shell City Studios by Lucas Fletcher, mastered by Connor Sweeney. Paul Ryder, Tom's dad, aka the Witterings on Instagram. Go follow him. And go join their Facebook group, Apathy and Associated Artists, which I am in, but I don't post in, because I'm not a metalhead. Paul Ryder, camera work, volatile design, video edit, and let's jump to the other screen. So, Phasing Through the Layers by Apathy UK is a great album. I mean, the first 3 tracks on there are great. I love them. So, go listen to the album in full if you haven't already. It would have been out for a day. As you're watching this, it would have been out for exactly, let's pinpoint, 38 hours at this point. So, if you have enjoyed this video, next week is a review of the stoner doom metal band Choir of the Sun with their single Choir of the Sun, self-titled, I know. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of stuff, more of Apathy, maybe an interview, which I've been trying to get them to do for the past 9 months. And thank you very much for watching.